All right, Shalom. I want to start off as always by giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, B'chah HaKadosh. Double is unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love unto the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson here, I wanted to read the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 7 and 8. And pretty much this is somewhat of a continuation of the lesson I did last night that was called Self-Control in the Flesh. But I wanted to highlight a point that I kept making in that lesson about having a pattern of good works. And I got that saying from the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 7. And so I just wanted to read this here and then explain through the Spirit about what Paul means here. And Lord willing, this is edifying, okay? So this is Titus chapter 2, verse 7. It says, in all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works. So in all things, meaning everything that you do here in the ministry, in your walk, all right, which is very important. Your walk has to be a pattern of good works. Because if not, the Most High will expose you, okay? He will judge you if you're not establishing a pattern of good works in your daily life, man. The Most High understands that we're not going to be perfect, okay? But there's no excuse because we have the Spirit, man. And so we should strive in the inward man, right, to establish those patterns of good works in your personal life, in your walk, and the truth, okay? Doing the videos, whatever, or whatever your light is in the ministry, do it to the best of your ability, right? So it says once again, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, and doctrine showing uncorruptness, right? So in the doctrine, in the gospel, when you're teaching, it should be a pattern of good works, meaning you teaching the right things, not going off, not, making up things, changing the doctrine like you see certain guys do, just all over the place being wicked, man. The doctrine is very important, okay? Having the right doctrine is us getting access to the kingdom, okay? The knowledge, right? So in doctrine showing uncorruptness, it says gravity, which is you being serious, okay? This truth is a serious matter. The doctrine is serious. Your walk is serious. Fearing the Most High is a serious thing. So you got to have gravity, okay, about yourself. It says sincerity, being truthful, being whole, man, okay, being pure. Sincerity carry you a long way, bro. Even when a man, mess up, if he's sincere, he will acknowledge his faults, okay, his wrongdoings. That's a sincere person. A person who is not sincere will justify their wrongdoings, will deal unjustly, will lie, will cheat, okay, backbite, backstab, all those things. A sincere person would deal truthfully, man. Deal sincerely. Okay, the Lord is watching. It says, sound speech that cannot be condemned, okay, which is pretty much the doctrine. Sound speech, okay, you breaking the scriptures down correctly. It says that he that is on the contrary part may be ashamed. having no evil thing to say of you. So it says, showing thyself a pattern of good work. So is doctrine, is your personal life, right? Everything. Okay, your walk, make it, I should say, as Paul is saying, show thyself a pattern of good works. And the Most High, first and foremost, sees that. Okay? And as you establish these patterns of good work, it will show in other parts of your life, man, in your walk. Okay? Case in point, I use the gym for an example. If you go to the gym by yourself, bro, motivated by yourself, grinding by yourself, okay, pushing yourself, those things are going to show forth in other parts of your life, man. Because getting in that gym and so getting in the spirit of working out, getting in the spirit of, grinding, putting your body through pain, but you know that through doing this, you're going to get results out of it. And so those things do carry in other parts of your life, right? Whether it's your personal life, your job, finances, you start to have a better attitude towards it because you're establishing a pattern of good works, right? And if you mess up on something, you want to go back and correct it because you're setting the standard in your life of not failing, to not want to look bad, you know, not wanting to mess up, saying that we won't, but we're striving to be perfect. Okay, we're striving to please the Lord, but we do it all through Yahushua, our Savior, man. So establish that pattern of good works, man. Okay, the Most High will acknowledge it. Okay, by giving you blessings, by increasing your spirit, opening you up to new things, better things, right? Hey, brothers are going to see it too. And what we do is not for the pleasing of men. We're doing this because the Lord said to do it. Okay? And if a man is serving the Most High, he gonna know that, oh, okay, damn, I keep pushing, keep going, keep, so doing what you're doing, bro. This is motivating me, or, so this is helping me get better at this, that, and the third. So we all feed off each other, in the spirit, man. All of us of the hopefully elect are locked in the spirit. We all feed off each other. So do what you got to do, man. Okay? The Lord is always watching. Always. So keep that in mind, man. Be sincere. Have gravity in your life, man. Do what you got to do. With that, I'm going to close out. Lord willing, was edifying. I'll praise you. How about Shema Shai? Shalom.